Choosing the wrong neighborhood to live in Spring, Texas could ultimately cost you and your family lots of money, lots of headaches, ultimately leading to longer commute times, average schools, and ultimately buyer regret, which we want to avoid at all costs. And this can be hugely detrimental if you're relocating to the area or moving within our community with a family. In this video, I'm going to reveal the top 5 communities that families are absolutely loving right now in Spring, Texas in 2025. And these are communities that I'm recommending to my clients right now in Spring, Texas that check all the boxes from safety, lifestyle, commute times, schools, and ultimately great long-term appreciation as well. So if you're planning a move this year, this is the guide you cannot afford to miss. Well, my name's Jake Johnston and I'm your favorite Houston area realtor, and if I'm not, I probably should be. Hey, every single week, I'm talking to people just like you that are relocating to our area or families that are moving within the Spring and surrounding communities as well. And they all want to know where are the best neighborhoods for right now in 2025. So if you're looking for the best place to plant your roots and live out the lifestyle that you want to accomplish, well, I'd love to help you guys out. You can call or text me directly at 281-660-4797. And I want you to know that I've always got your back when it comes to moving to Spring, Texas, because hey, as a Spring resident and a local real estate agent, I know all the best neighborhoods, all the best amenities, including tax rates, costs, and everything associated with it, so that I can be a great guide to help you guys find a great new place to call home. Make sure you check out the links below in the description of this video. You can download any one of my resource guides or schedule a call directly today. So without any further ado, let's get right to the 5 best communities in Spring, Texas for 2025. All right, guys, so in this video, you're in for a treat. We're gonna be touring the top 5 communities here in Spring, Texas. We're gonna jump onto our Google map as well, because I really want to give you guys a sense for location for all of these communities. We'll look at actual home listings as well that are on the MLS, because I really want you to walk away from this video knowing everything you need to know about the top 5 best communities for families in Spring, Texas. Let's jump right into the map. The first community I want to explore with you guys is a new construction community. Well, at least they're still building out, but it's called Woodson's Reserve. Let's go to the map. All right, so jumping into the map, we're gonna go to Woodson's Reserve first. Let me get my satellite image pulled up. So Woodson's Reserve, here's what you're gonna love about this. Not only is it super close to Highway 99, the Grand Parkway, but you've got a couple of your own schools located right here in the neighborhood as well. Now the satellite image doesn't show much because all of this dirt area here, this is all out of the new homes that they're still building within the community. So if we back out a little bit to show you the 5,000 foot overview, you've got the Woodlands right over here off Interstate 45. If I pan down here, Bush Intercontinental Airport from Woodson's Reserve, Highway 99, down to the Hardy Toll Road. It's about 15 or 20 minutes to get into Bush Airport. But here's what I want you to know about it. So Grand Oaks High School was completed in 2018. So right at the front of the neighborhood is the high school. There's actually an own intermediate school and a brand new Hines Elementary School that just went in really kind of about right over here. They're still building a lot in Woodson's Reserve, but you've got those 2 things to keep in mind as far as access and proximity. And then you also have some of the best and newest schools in the Conroe Independent School District right inside your own neighborhood. Now, because they're still building new homes in there, there's some incredible deals to be had with new construction homes right now. I've got clients right now doing a walkthrough this week and closing on Friday that we were able to go in and negotiate 5% of the purchase price back to them at closing. They were able to buy that interest rate down to 4.99%. So an incredible impact on their monthly payment, and this is all thanks to new construction and how home builders right now are having to compete. They're having to be super competitive, so there's some incredible deals to be had out there. Now, the other thing I'll say about Woodson's Reserve, I think they have some of the nicest amenities in the area. The clubhouse there at Woodson's Reserve is world class. Swimming pool has a lazy river that goes around it. They've got a workout gym. They have a clubhouse that you can use for different events, birthday parties, and that kind of stuff too. But all of that included in your HOA, it's an incredible value. Let's go to the actual MLS. I want to show you guys what homes are actually available for sale right now in Woodson's Reserve so you can get a sense of how far your dollar goes for that neighborhood. Let's do it. Okay, so we have right now on the market, there's 12 properties listed in Woodson's Reserve. Now you can see here that they've got anywhere from $535,000 all the way down to $1.3 million, right? So we have a little bit of everything. We can accommodate the newer first-time home buyers. We can also accommodate that move-up family purchase that's looking for more of a luxurious feel, more space for a growing family. They've got a little bit of everything in Woodson's Reserve. Now, the home builders that built in there were top-notch, top quality. So great quality product, great amenities that we mentioned. What this is going to sustain over time is incredible appreciation that you're going to still get whether you buy today. The appreciation that we're seeing in Woodson's Reserve is very well protected. So great investment right now in Woodson's Reserve. But I want to click in on a couple of these to give you a real sense. So let's just grab this one here at 535. What is that going to get you? Just to flip through a couple of these images here. You know, you've got a lot of the high-end, nice builder finishes in here, open concept living, big island kitchen, great for entertaining. Just kind of flip through a couple of these here because I want to get a sense for $535,000. This is kind of what you're looking at here in Woodson's Reserve. Huge walk-in shower, great bathroom space. Hard to beat, right? Now let's go check out the other end of the market here. 1.3 million. Now, to point out to you here, the lot sizes are going to be a lot bigger here. 16,000, 13,000 square foot lot versus 7,000 square foot lot over here. But let's jump into this one. So quick stats. This is a resale, guys. This was built in 2018. All right. We have 5 beds, 5.5 baths, 6,837 square feet. So if we look at the map here to show you exactly where this is located, this is kind of up at the front. We've got Grand Oaks High School. This is your entrance from 99. So your amenities center is right here. So you're right up in the front of the neighborhood. So let's jump into the picture so we can show you what this looks like. Pretty grand entrance, big, tall, high ceilings. Huge open kitchen, island kitchen, double oven, stainless appliances. Pretty solid. Plantation shutters. Let's skip through this a little bit more because I want to see, let's go check out the backyard. What are we looking at here for a backyard? Media room. Oh yeah, here we go. Outdoor living. Look at these huge tall ceilings. Sparkling swimming pool. This is kind of what I was picturing. All this is already built out and ready for you guys. Outdoor kitchen. Great spot to hang out. Take in the sunshine. Take a dip in the pool. So Woodson's Reserve, there you go. Quick recap. We've got a little bit of everything. $535,000 up to $1.3 million. We have an incredible location, incredible amenities, close to pretty much everything. So if this is something you're interested in, we've got links below that can get you to start your home search here. But don't go anywhere because we've got 4 more communities we're going to jump into right now. All right, next up, we're going to Harmony. All right, so next up on our list, the second community we're going to look at is the community of Harmony. Now, Harmony is located really close to Woodson's Reserve. It's in the 77386 zip code. You're still zoned to the Conroe Independent School District. There are a couple of different gated community sections within Harmony. So if you're looking for some privacy, want to live behind the gates, a little extra sense of security, Harmony might be the best fit for you from that aspect. Let's jump into the map and get a sense of exactly where we're located. All right, guys, so here we are on Google Map, checking out Harmony. Now, if I back out, you're going to notice Woodson's Reserve is right here. So we're just down the highway, literally 2 minutes away. As I mentioned, it's zoned to the same schools. So your schools are going to be located right here. York Junior High and Snyder Elementary are actually right here. As I mentioned, there are some gated sections. So this section here is gated. This section's gated. Across the street, you have another gated section right here. A couple of your community amenities. This is going to be the Thicket at Harmony. So you got a pool and a clubhouse. It's located right here off Rayford Road. Now, another great thing about Harmony is you'll notice this HEB right here off Rayford Road at 99. If I zoom in a little bit, you got HEB, Crust Pizza, you got some Indian Kitchen right over here, Republic Grill. There's a lot of good dining options literally in your own backyard. But on the other side of 99 is where you've also got Woodson's Local Tap, great place for a beer. Got a movie theater right over here as well with Regal. And then you also have Walmart, there's Kroger. You got a bunch of different dining or excuse me, bunch of different grocery store options, all right here in the Villages of Harmony. So let's jump into the MLS. Let's get a sense of what's on the market in Harmony. First thing you're going to notice here, we have 40 listings on the market. So versus Woodson's Reserve, where we only had 12 homes on the market, we've got a lot more options in Harmony. And the price range is going to open things up a little bit, right? So you see down here at $319. If I scroll all the way down, it's going to max out here at about $800,000. Okay, so affordability might be a better play if you're interested in those Conroe school systems, proximity to 99, and like I said, the gated neighborhood is an appeal to you. You can probably go get that here in Harmony at a little bit less price point than Woodson's Reserve up the road. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go through and check all these out here, but I can tell you I just sold a home in Harmony for about $550. It was a great looking house. It was a single story with a pool, but just let's get a sense of right here, kind of middle of the road, $555,000, built in 2017, 3,600 square feet. You've got 4 beds, 3.5 baths, built by Weston Home Builders. And on the map, I can show you here, this is the same section. So there's a little entrance right here that's a gate. So this is still one of the gated sections of Harmony. So flip through these images real quick, give you a sense of what you can look at. This is $555,000. Big tall ceilings, a lot of natural lights. I see a great looking outdoor space out there. Nice stairs, good open concept. And again, we're going to link in the description of the video to some custom searches for these different neighborhoods here. So let me jump to the backyard. I always like to check out, what does the outdoor living look like in a home like this? All right, so you got some extra shade, decent lot size, decent backyard. You could use some grass. You know, that's Texas though. Sometimes you're gonna lose some grass. What I would do is just put in a big swimming pool out there anyways, so that way you got a killer outdoor space, great appreciation and desirability on the resale side as well. So a couple highlights to hit on Harmony, as I mentioned, you've got the privacy and the security from the gated sections perspective, but it's known for a great value for families. So good schools, good appreciation over the last few years here, but a really good family atmosphere as well. Similar to Woodson's Reserve, you've got quick access and proximity to Highway 99, Interstate 45, all the attractive amenities of the Woodlands, and great proximity to downtown if you need to go into town for work commuting purposes as well. All right, next up on our community list, number 3, we're gonna be talking about the community of Augusta Pines, which is kind of on the back doorstep of the Woodlands. Let's go to the map and let's show you what's so great about Augusta Pines. All right, transitioning over to our map. Now keep in mind, we're coming from this little section over here with Harmony and Woodson's Reserve. So Highway 99 and Interstate 45. We've got the Woodlands right in here. So for Augusta Pines, as I mentioned, we're right on the back doorstep. If I scoot in, you see Augusta Pines here. So let's go a little closer. We've got Rayford Road that runs right through here, right here, Rayford Road. So north of Rayford Road, south of this area of Creekside, which is part of the Woodlands, you're gonna find Augusta Pines. Let me hit a couple highlights about Augusta Pines. If you're a golfer, this is a phenomenal neighborhood to consider. You have access to the Augusta Pines Golf Club, which actually is gonna have a reciprocal membership for Gleannloch Pines, which we're gonna hit that community next, as well as a third course called the Highlands, over off 99, back over towards Woodson's Reserve area. But this golf course is phenomenal. You have such quick access to get up Gosling Road or Kirkendall Road to get into the Woodlands. So if you do want to get up here for a night out or come hit the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion for a concert, man, you've got quick access. You've got such easy way to get up into the Woodlands without having to deal with Interstate 45. So Augusta Pines, right next door, Auburn Lakes. This is another great neighborhood to keep in mind. This road here, Gosling Road, we're seeing so much growth come up this road here. We've got a couple of neat little restaurants and shopping centers that just went in right here. And then likewise over here off Kirkendall Road, you have a brand new Walmart that just went in. And then up here in Creekside, you've got this H-E-B that's gonna be your quickest access for groceries. Fielding's Local is a great place for dinner. And then a movie theater that we all love to go to. And then one of a great place to take the family on the weekends or movie night is Sinopolis. This is a great place where you can kind of get that dinner and a movie experience right here in your own backyard. So if I back up just a hair, check it out. So Augusta Pines, Auburn Lakes, these two neighborhoods with really quick access off of Rayford Road to get to Kirkendall or Gosling. If I back up, Highway 99 is just down the road here as well. So a couple of the highlights that I mentioned, the golf course. So this community here is zoned to Klein ISD. So Klein ISD has some great ratings as well. You're going to be zoned to Klein Oak High School. Now down the road, there's going to be a 6th high school built for Klein ISD. My guess is, I don't know for sure, but some of these communities might be impacted and might actually get zoned to that new high school, which could be great for your kiddos down the road. All right, so let's jump into the MLS here to see what's available on the market in Augusta Pines. All right, so if we search specifically for Augusta Pines, you can see we've got 16 homes on the market. It's a little bit smaller neighborhood than what we saw in Harmony and Woodson, so no surprise, we're gonna have fewer listings, but 16 homes on the market ranging anywhere from 500,000 up to 2.6 million. I will say this, I've had a lot of clients that have purchased in Augusta Pines. It's gonna be a little harder to get in on the lower end of this neighborhood just because it's so competitive. You see it jump from 500, 515, 520, 525. So there's only 4 listings right now around $500,000. Everything goes up to $1 million pretty quick. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a more higher end buyer. Now that doesn't preclude the first time home buyer, but your entry point is going to be about $500,000. So the other thing you're going to notice is year built. Augusta Pines has been around for a little while. So 2008, 2005, some of the newer homes, 2021, 2014. That's about as new as you're going to get. Now there's one little section there in Shadow Creek that they're still building, kind of a luxury custom home builder type feel with Frankel Homes, which is a phenomenal product, but that's just about all the new construction you're going to find there specifically close to Augusta Pines. So as we jump into these and check these out, let's just pull it up. What does that entry level home look like in Augusta Pines? Well, real quick, it's built in 05. You've got under 3,000 square feet, 3 beds, 2.5 baths. Now this is a little single story home. So hey, this may be right up your alley if you're looking for a little starter home. You love this area, you love this community. This could be perfectly right up your alley. Kind of give you the highlights real quick. I want to show you some of these upper end homes, man, because they are gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're custom built. A little outdoor kitchen for you as well. Cool. Let's jump in here. So down here, what does $1 million get you in Augusta Pines? Well, let's just grab one of these here on the bottom. 1.299, 5,000 square foot. You are on an acre of land, built in 2001, 4 beds, 4.5 baths. I've got a feeling this is going to be a pretty neat house. Stucco construction, looks like it's a corner lot with that circle driveway. Sweeping staircase coming in. Nice finish up though, you know, crown molding, you've got the columns, nice flooring, very elegant. Check out the wine bar over here, unique feature. Get into the kitchen. Pretty big space, island. You've got this peninsula that comes out here as well. Big old laundry room. Private office. Here's the master. You got a fireplace, plantation shutters. And the bathroom, kind of neat looking, right? Got the columns, walk-in shower. All right, into the backyard. Pretty nice outdoor living area. You see your built-in kitchen, dining area. Looks like a pretty nice little swimming pool there as well. Sport court, who wants to play some ball? But look at the amount of backyard space you got for sitting on an acre, guys. There's a lot of room here. Beautiful outdoor space and setting. Let's check them out on the map. Where we at? Right off Augusta Pines Parkway. So here you go. Here's the clubhouse for Augusta Pines. So you're literally right across the road. Pretty nice proximity. You know we gotta check it out here. 2.6, 6,600 square feet, built in 2014. So from what we can tell with Augusta Pines, hopefully I was able to bring this to light on the screen here, but Augusta Pines is gonna be that well-established, family-oriented neighborhood, but a little bit more on the upper end of the price bracket. So custom homes, golf course lifestyle, right on the back doorstep of the Woodlands, great schools, and fairly easy proximity and access to Highway 99 to get around as well. All right, next community, number 4 on the list we're going to jump into is Gleannloch Farms right here in Spring, Texas, Klein ISD. Let's go to the map and check out this master plan community to see what it's all about. So that's kind of one of the nice things about Gleannloch is that you have 99 on one side, Spring Cypress on the other. I mentioned last time with Augusta Pines about a reciprocal membership to Gleannloch Pines. So Gleannloch Pines has 27 holes. This golf course meanders through the community. And the community is kind of divided up into a couple of different areas because it is going to accommodate everyone from first-time home buyers all the way up to the luxury end home buyer. That is more of the estate type feeling. We have 2 sections in Gleannloch we'll look at. The first one here, there's a little gate right here. So when you come into this gate, this road goes around the lake, Manor Lake Estates, and then it comes back. There's another gate here. So these are kind of more the luxury custom homes. This is one section here. Now the lot sizes are going to be a little bit more like standard neighborhood lots, maybe 10,000, maybe 14,000 square foot lots. But over here in Gleannloch Estates Drive that comes over, this section back here is known as the paddocks. So you've got acre lots back over here and some pretty good sized lots here. Some more acre lots right in here off of Florham Park and Gleannloch Estates. Now, kind of piece of history with Gleannloch. This was a horse farm way back in the day. So you've got some horse paddocks, an equestrian center, and then also the fitness center within Gleannloch is located right here next to the equestrian center. And it's just down the street from Gleannloch Pines Country Club. If I back out, I'm going to show you a couple of the neighborhood amenity centers right here off the lake. You've got some tennis courts built in with the first swimming pool, clubhouse, little splash pad right here for the kids, and a dock that looks out over the lake, which is really cool because you can see all these beautiful homes from there as well. And if I scoot over to the other side of the neighborhood, Gleannloch Farms Sports Complex, we've got baseball fields, another pool that they use for their competitive neighborhood swim team. And then the pavilion right here, this used to be basketball courts. They've converted these into pickleball courts. So if that is your jam, man, Gleannloch's got it all. They've got the neighborhood baseball fields, pickleball courts, tennis courts, a couple of really nice swimming pools and amenities. This is zoned to Klein Kane High School and Klein ISD. And then you also have 2 elementary schools. At the front, you've got Hostler Elementary School. And back towards the back, you have Frank Elementary School as well. Where are you, Frank? Right there. Cool. So that hits some of the highlights about the features and benefits of Gleannloch. Let's jump into the MLS and check out what's available on the market for you. If I go to the full list here, 42 homes on the market. Starting out, we have $314,000 all the way up to $2.45 million. So like I said, it accommodates everything. First-time home buyers, move-up families, you're probably going to be in this particular range here. And then more of the upper end buyers looking for larger lots. See here, 46,000, 50,000 square foot lot. Man, it can accommodate absolutely everything here in Gleannloch. Again, a couple of links down below that will link you straight to a home search specific to Gleannloch. So make sure you check that out. All right, so item number 5, we're looking at the 5th community that you have to consider when thinking about moving to Spring, Texas in 2025. Now, this is one of my favorite communities, guys. Maybe a biased opinion, but if you're looking for some elbow room, a larger community, look no further than Benders Landing and Benders Landing Estates. Now, what's so cool about this is every lot, not every lot, but most lot is at least an acre. The preserve section is going to be smaller, half acres. And then there's 2 little gated sections that have more traditional sized neighborhood lots like 9,000, 10,000 square foot lots. So we're going to check out all of Benders Landing and Benders Landing Estates. Let's get to the map and check it out. All right, guys. So this helps to see the street view. We have the Woodlands, we have Interstate 45 and 99. We spent some time earlier with Woodson's Reserve in the Harmony area right in here. So Benders Landing and Benders Landing Estates. So right off of 99 here, as I pop this up, you're going to see this section here all the way back to the back here. So from pretty much you have the San Jacinto River going over here. You've got Spring Creek on this side. So Benders Landing Estates is going to be this back section here, and then the original section of Benders Landing around the lakes up front. But man, what I love about Benders Landing, a couple things. One, larger acre lots, beautiful elbow room. A lot of custom homes have been built in here. So if you're looking for that really unique feel with some privacy, a little bit of elbow room, you definitely want to consider Benders Landing and Benders Landing Estates. Great thing about it too is the tax rate is so incredibly low. Because these homes are actually on septic tank, you do have public water, but on septic, your tax rate is so much lower than a lot of these other neighborhoods. We're talking under 2%, 1.5, 1.9% on your tax rate. It's part of Montgomery County, but overall your property taxes are incredibly low. You have the same great proximity to Highway 99, to Bush Intercontinental Airport, to the Woodlands. If those are the areas you need to get to, that's fine, just a stone's throw away. But at the end of the day, you've got your own little private acre lot, custom home. It's a beautiful setting in a beautiful community. Let's dive into the MLS. Let's check out what's available on the market and how far your dollar can go in this great community. All right, so here's our list. If we jump into what is active on the MLS, we have 46 homes on the market. Entry point is going to be a little higher than what we've seen in some of these other communities. It's going to start out at $800,000 and quickly go up. You've got homes all the way up to $6 million in Benders Landing. So I want to show you the map because this will kind of show you a good representation of where we just were on Google. So all the way up at the front here at 99, down Burnham Woods, you can kind of see these spread out a little bit. Now there's about 3,000, maybe a little bit more total properties in Benders Landing, so there are still available lots. So if you want to go the custom route, pick out a lot, pick out a builder, you can do that. The resale market for lots right now in Benders Landing is pretty competitive and pretty tight. So there are a few lot listings on the market. You can go that route as well. Those lots are probably going to start somewhere around $400,000 for an acre, and they might go up depending on, are they waterfront? How much larger than an acre are these lots? So there's some different variation and factors that contribute to the value of these lots, but entry level just for the dirt, $400,000 plus the cost of construction after that. But if we look in here, as you notice the lot size on all of these, a few of them are going to be a half acre, somewhere in here, but for the most part, every one of these are going to be large acre lots. Square footage of these homes anywhere from 4,000 square feet, 6,000, 7,000, on up to 10,000 square feet. And you know we got to jump right to this $6 million home. It's been on the market for quite a while, but this is an incredible estate property in Benders Landing, something that you're just not going to find in most neighborhoods, obviously. Let me flip through here. Check this incredible setting out. Got your own private pond, 9 or 10,000 square feet of living space, super private, but man, what an incredible estate. You can imagine the lifestyle pretty much at your fingertips here. And I don't want to go through all these pictures because I think we could sit here and drool over this all day long. But you get the idea of the layout of Benders Landing. You get the idea of what the cost might be to get into this neighborhood. And at the end of the day, you've got a couple of different great sample communities all across Spring, Texas. So if you guys are in the market relocating to the area, or if you're a family looking to move around our great community, reach out to me today. Give me a shout because I've always got your back when it comes to anything Spring, Texas and our surrounding communities. I'd love to be a helpful resource and an advocate for you and help you guys go out and find a great new place to call home.